Why is a paring knife not as great in the kitchen as a chef's knife? Let's do an example of exactly why that is. So let us take this paring knife and we'll cut half of this onion. Here we go with this tiny knife trudging through this whole onion. I don't use paring knives to cut, so let's see how you would do that. It's so awkward compared to a chef's knife. You've got these pieces flopping all around, out of control. When you're cutting, it's probably something like this, which is, you're just doing one layer at a time. It's really inefficient and awkward. But now that we've started, let's finish, because I'm actually using these onions. You know, this is real life. When you want to move it to your container where you're storing it or using it in cooking, see, now I see I missed some squares there. You have to use your hands. It's awkward. I hate it. I'll be honest. Paring knives are great for peeling potatoes. That's about it. Maybe cutting a sandwich. It's really old school. If you have nothing better, go for it. But let's use a chef's knife. To people that don't use chef's knives, these might look huge, like how dangerous. It's ginormous. But look at this. The tip is what makes it so accurate and safe. The tip is like training wheels. It's something that's secure, that's holding it there. Just picture this being glued down pretty much. And that's the action we have for most of the things. When we slice through here, you know, it's up here. And I'm putting my fingers safely over here, and we can just slice through. But look, the first thing that touches is that tip. Oops, now I have things flopping out. But the first thing that touches is the tip. Cuts through, very efficient. Let's do it again. Tip, it's just precise. I'm using one hand basically. This other one's just making sure the food stays where it should be, like so. And then when we cut like this, again, tip is down. It's holding it right there. You're not shakily, you know, trying to hold it in place and not cut your fingers off. The tip is there for your safety. It makes it so precise. It makes it even. It makes it safe. And it makes it kind of fun, honestly. So what the chef's knife really is, it's big enough that it has a tip. It's like a seesaw. It's like, you know, something on the playground. And look, even though I made a mess out of these onions, let's do these ones too. They go so fast. This is how you can cut so fast. This isn't going to be a perfect dice because I've made such a mess of them. This is not how I would normally dice an onion, but just to show you how a chef's knife works, even when you make a mess of it and your life is chaos, it's all right. You can just chop around, whack it where you want to get it, keep chopping if you want it finer, leave it big if you want to. Lots of choices. And the best part about a chef's knife, other than it doesn't cut your fingers off and it helps you cut so quickly, is it's a scooper. It's like this shovel that you can use to move everything over. So I love my chef's knife. I love my chef's knife so much I should probably get another one. I've sharpened it by hand so much I've got a little divot here, which isn't really doing anything to hurt my cutting skills right now, but I just love it so much. So if you haven't tried using a chef's knife, it's going to feel a little weird at first, but it is so worth it. One other thing is you can hold it like this, but you're not going to have as much control. It's actually going to hurt your wrist a little bit. It's really best if you can just grab it up here, or like even with one thumb here if possible, but just grab it up here and then cut, or like this. If you grab it like this, it's okay. You can try it that way at first, but it's just putting a bit of strain on your wrist, and you're going to have more control putting your fingers out of the way of the blade, but up here a little bit more. So I hope this has helped. If you've never tried a chef's knife, please do. You're going to enjoy cooking so much more, and it's going to be safer for you. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.